Hey there guys, I'm Manakel and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon and another boss killing episode. Hopefully, we'll be killing another boss. Now before we start anything, I need to apologize to you. I'm gonna be sucking on a throat pastille that basically makes my sore throat a bit less annoying. I'm sorry if it's gonna be annoying you. I hope you will not notice that much, but I just have a very sore throat and I'm kinda sick. So I really need to do something about it to even be able to talk to you guys. Now, as you can see, we have the last boss available for now, the Necromancer, the last of the four first bosses that we unlocked. You see that we have to clear the path to the other bosses still. So the Necromancer is our next guy. I did prepare a team. I basically had to level up a full new team. Well, not level up, but spend cash on them. It kinda sucks really, if you think about it. I had to spend some cash on them to get their skills up because all the other guys that I had were either already level 5, so they don't want to do veteran dungeons, in the Abbey, or decided to run away like this guy, or just stressed the fuck out and were not able to do anything. So I basically had to level up again, buy new skills on a new Vestal, a new Plague Doctor, another Mana Dams, and another Crusader, who, as you can see, is much better against in the Warrens, not in the Crypts. So Ruins, I'm sorry. So kinda sucks, but maybe he's not going to be that bad. Before I start though, I noticed that my healer doesn't have the required right now ability of Sanctuary, because you fucking need this ability to not get fucking ambushed. So let's get that. Necromancer should not be that bad. I am taking a Crusader. Crusader should be able to deal with any type of undead that will attack us. Most likely, like he's got plus 30% damage against undead, unholy. Similar, Mana Dams has nice damage and he's got nice accuracy plus, just the overall stuff that he usually gets. So he should be also doing quite well. Plague Doctor, of course, he's gonna be healing us if we need to, and stunning and blighting and doing his typical shit. And well, the Vestal is just gonna be doing head stuff, being immobile in the last spot and just healing up and shit like that. I am very happy about this this very rare trinket, the Junia's Head, or Junia's Head, plus 30% heal skills. It's extremely good. Excuse me. So let's start. I'm gonna, as always, just get all the food. I really don't give a fuck. I usually end the run with more with more food that I actually, needed. So I usually buy way too much. But at the same time, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk not having enough, so I prefer to just... Yeah, and I am at 180 pace bucks. I am at 180 gold. So basically, as always, I am over-preparing, but I prefer to over-prepare and be able to finish the dungeon than not prepare enough, not get enough stuff with me, and not be able to finish the dungeon. So it should be okay. Let's go in.
I entertained a delegation of experts from overseas, eager to plumb the depths of their knowledge and share with them certain techniques and alchemical processes I had found to yield wondrous and terrifying results. Having learned all I could from my visiting guests, I murdered them as they slept.
Well, that's dark. Our ancestor is kind of a dick.
Holes. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Our ancestor is kind of a fucking dick, isn't he? Thank you. Your stress is gonna be decreased a bit, that's good. So, as always, I'm gonna go first for the boss. I'm gonna go straight for the boss. The boss is most likely gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's most likely gonna be here, in this room, or here. I think it's gonna be here though. Usually the boss is, like I said in multiple other episodes, in the most far away room from you. The problem is we're not getting any scouting right now. Oh, come on! We're not getting any scouting because I don't have any ruin abilities, any abilities for ruins, so it may kind of suck a bit. First encounter and we already got fucking... shuffle. That's a nice start, game. That's definitely a nice start there. Okay, let's stun you. Good. Now let's start fucking killing.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Blank fire, huh? Let's stun the fuckers. Good. Let's kill this guy. He's gonna go next, probably. Yep. That's too much damage for me. That's, I would say, a bit too much damage, but that's a very nice heal there. Very nice. And very nice crit. Excellent. Much? That's not enough. Yeah. Let's just do that. You're dead, and please don't go fast. Okay, I want to heal you so your bleed will disappear. Good, we dodged. That's a nice dodge we got there.
Confidence surges as the enemy.
Well, we do have a nice amount of dodge. I have 15 on this guy, 11 on this guy, 11 here, and 6 here. That's nice. 15 dodge is, I would say, a nice amount. Quite happy with that, actually.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Now, I am hoping again that I'm not gonna face the Collector, because I think I didn't fight him yet on Veteran, and I'm not really willing to meet him on Veteran dungeons. Let's be completely honest. Okay, secret door there. Nice, I got a scouting event. It's very nice. I don't know how I got a scouting event, considering that I don't have any scouting abilities for this area, but I'm happy with that. Don't misunderstand me, I am happy with that.
Purpose is made clear.
So, overall, in other news, today I ended my Dark Souls playthrough, my Strength build Dark Souls playthrough, which went incredibly well. I have to say, the DLC, I basically breezed to do the DLC like I never do. I really just destroyed everything in the DLC, which is surprising for me. I really was doing extremely well. So I am quite happy with that result, really. Quite happy with that result.
Their formation
Manus, Calamite, Artorias, all of them first try basically. You know, things that the bosses that usually are the biggest dicks and the biggest problems. I really think because I play so many different, I play through Dark Souls, especially Dark Souls 1, with so many different builds,
slowly,
I forgot how powerful a straight strength build, you know what I mean? I think I forgot how powerful a regular strength build can be in Dark Souls 1. I think I just forgot how powerful it can be. Like, having a upgraded heavy armor and a shield just makes it so fucking powerful. It makes it so powerful. It's like the game makes your character so powerful. The game was so easy because of that. And I think I just really forgot how incredibly strong your character can be with a dedicated build with a good weapon, a weapon that is you know, that you have nice scaling on because you level up that main stat, and a heavy armor with a heavy shield with a strong weapon, and just pushing for one stat only, right? And the thing is, I already talked about this, that my last two playthroughs, were playthroughs where I did my last 2 or 3 even playthroughs where I did very niche builds and builds that weren't too powerful. For example, the Artorias build, right? Artorias really isn't a powerful build.
Only the strength to follow it.
We got a buff, great protection. The Artorias build is not really a powerful build because you have to do 20 int fate and 25 dex and strength. So you basically don't get any good scaling. Like you get like medium scaling from everything, but not really good scaling. And my earlier playthrough was a build where I used, where I was playing on soul level 1. So basically, you know, the bare bone, no damage, right? No real damage, just being forced to play with a low damage build and utilize pyromancies and stuff like that, which was really not too good. Really? You even go before me? Fuck you, game. Don't stun me. Thank you. But like I said, after seeing that and after seeing how much easier the game just has been, I am extremely pleased with the progress that I was making. And like I said, it was so much easier that than I was remembering, and really dedicated builds are just extremely powerful in Dark Souls 1. If you just go for endurance, vitality and like dexterity or strength, especially strength, I feel, because you know strength weapons deal more damage per hit, I guess. Like extremely fun, extremely powerful.
Executed with
had a lot of fun with it. So I today finished the DLC and finished the game. Killed Calamite. I had Calamite left, and I killed Gwyn. Finished the game completely. So from tomorrow, I'm going to be starting a Dark Souls 2 playthrough with the Skull Knight build that I was talking about in the last episode. So I'm hoping that's going to be fun. Fate builds usually are one of my favorite types of builds, so I'm hoping that a Fate build is going to be fun. We'll see how it goes, but I am hoping that a Fate build is going to be quite fun. Although in Dark Souls 2, Fate really isn't
otherworldly corruption.
The best stat, as you guys probably know. Like, you know, you really don't deal that much damage with lightning attacks because of the nerf that they introduced like sometime after Dark Souls 2 came out, and lightning damage really isn't doing that much damage, but I think it's still gonna be okay. I think it's still gonna be fun, hopefully. Okay, you're dead. Now we have to kill this guy, because he's gonna be the biggest ass. This guy is the biggest damage, but these two guys are the biggest stress damage, and stress damage is what we need to really get rid of. Like regular damage I can heal up with the healer, right? With the amount of heals that I have. Oh, come on, don't fucking dodge. I know you have 29 dodge, but fuck you, really. Yeah, see, he's gonna be doing like 12 stress with every fucking attack that he does. That's not cool. That's not cool, game.
Unforgiving.
That's not fucking cool at all. So the stress that he's dealing is the worst right now. Physical damage we can heal. Stress we cannot really heal. Fuck you. Thank
Give them no quarter.
Healing for 6 the whole team. Like I'm basically topped on HP. But stress we cannot heal. We don't have a Jester. I still cannot find a way of making the Jester a useful class. Like I'm trying so much to make the Jester like usable. I wanted to say doable, but like usable in any way, and the fucker just doesn't fit. Like I guess sending him in the wells or the warrens as a blight, you know, blight as a bleed attacking dude, I guess it would be okay-ish. But really just fucking weak, if you ask me. Like really weak. Like I said, I guess it would work like that. Just send him into the world or the warrens and have his bleed level skills leveled up, and just have his stress decrease attack or his buff attack available. But then again, if you use the buff, you cannot I think the buff you can only use from the last slot, right? Last spot, so you cannot actually use it that much. No. It doesn't seem okay. Plus 10 dodge and plus 3 crit. Yes, and let's rest. Spending 4 points. Did we get the crit, by the way? Oh, we got the crit. Nice. We got the crit. Spending 4 points for a rest point just to not be ambushed. So annoying sometimes, but I guess that's the only way you really can prevent that. Okay, Necromancer, veteran level. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Will he go fast? He doesn't have that high. Well, no, he has okay-ish speed. Let's just blight him. He doesn't have that much HP now, does he? 100 something. We're gonna stack up blight on him quite fast. 6 feet under. That's a stress. Yeah, that's a stress. Wow, that's a lot of stress. Holy fuck, that's a lot of stress. 6 feet under. That's a lot of stress with one attack, dude. No, don't summon another one. Can I stun you? 95, that's not gonna work, will it? Oh no, it worked. Great. Great. That's good. Okay, we got one more 10 of freedom. So I guess we can try to stun him. We can still try to stun him. Very nice. Why does he have only 10 damage with Blight when I did 3 attacks already? 3 Blight attacks on him? Maybe I should try to bolster my dodge, but I don't think that's a good idea, really. Yeah, 15, see? 15. Oh yeah, do stuff like that. Do stuff like that. That's good. That is actually good. He's gonna die fast, but my stress definitely is quite high. My stress is definitely quite high right now. Okay, it would be nice to crit you. No? He's gonna have 1 HP left. Come on. Okay, he's dead. Great.
Even reanimated bones can fall.
Yeah, the stress increase was a bit crazy. The stress build-up was a bit crazy. The rest was okay, but the stress build-up was a bit crazy, I would say. Now we crit for 36. Of course, now we crit. No, let's continue.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Okay, we got a few more rooms to go through and a secret door here, secret room here. So let's go there. So in terms of Dark Souls 2, I am feeling that Dark Souls 2, the Fate build, the Fate playthrough is going to be less fun than the Strength build in Dark Souls 1 and probably going to be a bit tougher, but I think it's going to be okay. Okay-ish. The thing is, in Dark Souls 2, you really have to spend your points on much more stats because you have, you know, the separation of endurance and vitality, right? Vitality in Dark Souls 1 determines your maximum amount of HP. Vitality in Dark Souls 2 determines your... Oh, come on, no, I even have a fucking item for this. See, like that, the thing is, I don't understand... And he's now claustrophobic, right? I don't understand one thing. Like, if you have the item that works with a curio, why cannot you just... Even if the guy is like, you know... uses one of his quicks, why cannot you just make him use the fucking item if you have it in your inventory without asking you, right? Like, you have the item for it. So cannot you just make the game use up the item for you, not asking you? So it would still be not great because sometimes you don't want to interact with certain things, right? But anyways, like I said, I think it's going to be definitely a bit harder, but probably fun. Although Dark Souls 2 really, in many ways, it's not as fun as Dark Souls 1, at least for me. I already talked about it's just repetitive bosses, repetitive enemies, and just it's a bit boring really in many ways. Like Dark Souls 1, I like the fact that you're fighting these, you know, these big, enemies that have a lot of damage and are like demons and monsters and stuff like that. In Dark Souls 2, it's like, oh, you know, generic knight enemy number 1 goes first. Afterwards, the generic knight enemy number 2, generic knight enemy number 3, the big guy with big sword and big weapon and trying to kill you and stuff like that. Like that, it's very weak for me most of the time. I kinda am not a big fan of it really. But hey, that's just me, I guess. Right, that's just me.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
But like I said, that may be just me. Maybe I know some people like Dark Souls 2 more than Dark Souls 1, and it's their right. I know some people that just like Dark Souls 2 more than Dark Souls 1 because it's bigger. And I do agree that it's much bigger and has much more content in it. The problem for me is that the content is very repetitive, like I said, and I'm not a big fan of it. Although I have to be honest that the DLC is one of the best, if not the best, areas of Souls games ever that I played, right? Especially the Ivory King DLC. I think the Ivory King DLC is probably my favorite area in any Souls game. Although the bosses are mediocre at best, I would say. The bosses are mediocre at best in the Ivory King DLC. They are not excellent because they are again like sunken. You know, the last boss, right? The Ivory King. What is he? He is a big guy with a big armor, with heavy armor that. Tries to smack you with a sword, but the whole idea behind the boss, the whole, you know, small army versus small army, right? You with the Silver Knights against him and his Charred Knights, that is fun. That is what I enjoy. That is something that I love. But the rest is like, the other boss, like Ava or Ava or whatever, the cat. Is like very okay-ish, but not nothing really special. And of course the co-op area with 2 cats instead of 1 is just bullshit. The whole area, I like the idea. Again, I like the idea of the frigid outskirts, as it's called, as this, you know, as this area with. We really need to use a bandage. I didn't notice that the bleed was so big. This whole area with the frigid outskirts in Dark Souls 2 in the Ivory King DLC being this snowy area that you don't see. I like the idea of it, but at the same time, it's kinda the enemies there. The fact that enemies never actually disappear from there, they respawn infinitely and stuff like that. That's like that kind of kills the mood for me. That really kills the mood for me. Come on, spiders again, really? Can we stun you? Like, please let me stun you. Please let me stun you. Of course you had to resist, fuck you. Web. If you're gonna try to kill my medic, my healer. Why did I call medic? I'm playing too much XCOM. I'm calling them medics now. God. Wow. 24 dodge. This is gonna be fun. Fuck you.
To the pit.
Fuck
Another
you.
abomination cleansed from our lands.
Spider party that can one-shot you basically. That's the thing. That's the whole thing with it. The spider party that can one-shot you. Easily. Blight. And crit and blight. No? Even more blight. Wow, you didn't fucking kill him, really. 1 HP off.
Another one falls.
Now we crit on a guy with 1 HP. And now we crit.
And power.
These nightmarish
no.
creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay, we need to go to the secret room and this room battle with that treasure. That's where we are heading. Hopefully we're not gonna meet the collector because I don't want to deal with him being so stressed out as we are right now. Like we are getting, we are getting to the point of 100 stress and I don't want any weird fucking psychotic things happening for my guys because that's not cool. That is not fucking cool, game. And you know that. So I'll try to go here to the secret door and maybe to the room with the treasure. Maybe. Although this is gonna be a lot of backtracking from here. Maybe it's not gonna be that bad. This is gonna be a faster episode than usually. This is gonna be like 30-40 minutes, really. Because I'm already ending. Last episode I was just farming, so it was like 50 minutes. This one is gonna be much faster. Okay, 90, thank you. I decreased my stress a bit. Oh, no. Okay, secret room, thank you. I always take like at least 3 or 4 keys and I never have really any usefulness for the keys, and sometimes it's a bit annoying. No, it's not gonna be backtracking, okay, because secret room. Yeah, secret room turns you around basically, so it's not backtracking anymore. Okay, that's good. I already talked, I think, a lot that I love the idea of secret rooms. I really think it's a great addition to the game. I just wish they would do a bit more with it. Like secret corridors, secret areas of maps, basically. Something like that. Not just a secret room with treasure, but secret, a whole secret area, for example, with special enemies sometimes appearing or something like that. I would like something like that. I would really like that. I have to say that our dodge is quite high and we are dodging a lot of attacks. Enemies' accuracy has to be quite low. Okay, cool. Of course you're gonna stress me out. Oh, see, we are dodging all of the shit. We are really dodging all shit that they throw at us. I'm impressed. The gargoyles are annoying, by the way. If you didn't notice yet, they basically have extremely high dodge and quite high speed. Well, not extremely, but quite high dodge and speed, and they have a lot of annoying like bleed attacks, I think, and debuff attacks also, if I remember correctly. Just not nice dudes. Not nice dudes indeed. Okay.
Well
Nice,
struck.
and you're also dead. You're not gonna allow me to use the healer. Yeah. I knew you're not gonna allow me to get my heal turn.
This expedition at least promises
Well, fuck you.
success.
I need to throw something away. I guess bandages. I don't need them.
For fortune.
Okay,
Waiting
let's
to be
move
spent.
here because we can. Why not? Maybe we'll find something more. Maybe we're gonna get attacked by
Wealth
the
beyond
collector,
measure.
which I would just
Awarded
run
to
the
the
fuck away
brave
from.
and the foolhardy alike.
Does one of my guy have a bulimic or something like that? Because I feel I'm eating a lot of food, a lot more food than I should. No. Another one, let's see you. Gambler, no. And you? Goodness, stress eater. Yeah, 100 food consumption is stress above 50. And since she's above 50, so like I thought, she is eating more than she should. Man, you're gonna get fat, Vestal. Stop eating that much. You're gonna get fat. Should I even go for the fight? I guess I will. Like, we are doing quite well on this episode, so why not?
Carelessness will find.
Although I don't want my stress
clemency in
to
this place.
increase too much, but I think we can. And that's probably not gonna be that hard of a fight. Really worried now. Just let's increase our stats, why not? Since we can. Oh, that's not a hard fight. Should not be a hard fight, at least. Play grenades. Nice.
Devastating blow.
And he's dead. Good. Very nice. Oh, excuse me. God almighty.
The ground.
Like I said, I am getting sick, so you guys have to excuse me. I'm trying my best with streaming and with YouTube to continue uploading and continue streaming every day as I did so far. Even though I'm catching some flu or some other shit. But it is getting harder and harder, so I do apologize that I am not 100%, but I am trying as hard as I can to continue adding content for you guys. Hope you guys appreciate that. Because really, I think really the reason why I'm getting sick right now is actually because I'm spending more time recently in closed spaces. Like, you know, I'm spending more time basically at home than I am used to, and I think just warm air is not too good for my sinuses, and I think I'm just getting sinus infections because of that. Because I am basically not sick, like sick right now. I just have my sinuses are basically swollen, I guess, if you can say that, and I just have this feeling of, you know, something stuck in my nose and in this area of like forehead and stuff, so where your sinuses are, and I am just not feeling well because of that. And I think, like I said, it's because of the warm and dry air basically, and the fact that I'm spending so much time at home. We got a lot of crests. Holy fuck, 42 crests. That's a lot of those. I guess I can exchange them later. Fragile, -10 max HP. Well, that has to go. Man, fuck you. Fuck you with your negative. Why do I never get positive ones? Why do I always get fucking negative quests?
We dug for months, years,
This guy is
eternity,
disappeared.
and we were rewarded with madness.
Revenant has left in search of Holy Vision, so he's gonna be out for probably 2 weeks. Reynald left in search of Holy Vision, so again another one. God almighty. This guy returned after 2 weeks of being out. Well, that's cute. That's definitely cute. Okay, let's get all of our trinkets back in the inventory. Let's see, what did we unlock? Fulminating Prophet is already unlocked, so we could do the Prophet. That's actually cool. So we have the ruins fully unlocked. The other areas I have to unlock a bit more, 50%, 50, 63. And when I will get a full party... Why do I always get the basic mask? Like, this is such a terrible reward. When I will get a full party to champion level, maybe I'll think about going into the Darkest Dungeon. Like, I'm really interested in going in the Darkest Dungeon, but I know two things. I know that you can only send a party once, because the characters refuse to go back into the Darkest Dungeon, so that kinda would suck. Like, if I send them there and they fail and I have to retreat them, I cannot send them again there. So I would have to send them only on champion level runs and ignore the Darkest Dungeon with them, which kinda sucks. And I also know that it's extremely hard to do. Like, you have to do 3 runs in the Darkest Dungeon, I think. Because even the game somewhere states... Wait. Not here. Not here. Like, where is it? Where is it? Here, I think. The caretaker goals, right? Like, wait. Here is it, or where is it? I think it's here somewhere. Yeah. Succeed in your first assault on the Darkest Dungeon, succeed in your second assault on the Darkest Dungeon, succeed in the third assault on the Darkest Dungeon, complete the final Darkest Dungeon quest. So either there are 3 or 4 assaults on Darkest Dungeon. And according to the cinematics,
in time, you will know
the statue allows you to check the cinematics. Wait, come on, why cannot I click this? You have... the Darkest Dungeon is part 1, part 2, part 3. So at least 3 or 4 times you have to go in the Darkest Dungeon. So you need basically 3 level 5 teams, or even a level, or level 6 teams actually, at least 3 or even maybe 4 teams of those, so 16 heroes. 12 to 16 heroes at level 6. Go there, so that's quite a lot. And this reward is interesting, Talisman of the Flame. Minus 100% stress damage from skill Revelation, plus 100 protection from skill Revelation. I wonder what that skill Revelation is. That has to be something that some enemy in the Darkest Dungeon has. But I don't have a fucking idea what that is. Beware the shuffling horror. The shuffling horror. Please don't tell me he's gonna shuffle me. Okay, but that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. So we killed the fourth of the base. Well, I always call them the first tier of bosses and the second tier of bosses. So we killed all of tier 1 bosses on veteran now. So every tier 1 boss in every area is down. Now I have to unlock other areas, other bosses, the second tier bosses in every area. So we got the prophet unlocked here. We have to unlock the flesh in the worlds. We have to unlock the in the warrens. I'm sorry, the flesh in the warrens. The brigand pounder in the worlds, and the drowned crew in the cove. I think the cove is going to be the fastest actually, so probably we'll go for that. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Next episode, like I said, I'll probably do some additional farming, try to unlock the other bosses and try to do that. We're getting close to getting in the Darkest Dungeon, I feel. We're getting close to it. So thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like and a comment below. You can also subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out a lot to have more of you guys subscribing and seeing that you guys enjoy what I do. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.